the studio. It's really nice to be here. So I walked through the door this morning and it just felt great to be here. I'm going to try to come in a couple of times a week, or just maybe once a week to film a couple of classes. So at least we get the feeling that we're back in our studio home here instead of our home. So kind of transport yourself out and into the studio. So let's start with finding our beautiful mountain pose, the foundation of all yogic poses. So let's stand nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, and then a soft, relaxing exhalation. So before we begin, let's just make sure that we're physically able to do this practice. So if you haven't done a practice in a long time, check with your physician. If you have any physical issues, you want to make sure that you're medically clear to take part in some gentle yoga. Gentle/all levels. So let's begin. Now that we have that out there, so rooting the feet down into the earth, roll those shoulders back, palms are forward. Let's start to hug the muscles into the bones. So that's just kind of activating the muscles through the feet, through the legs, coming all the way up to the shoulder blades. Again, those shoulder blades are back, the palms are forward, chin is parallel with the earth, crown of the head is reaching towards the sky. Maybe you want to close your eyes for a moment and just kind of notice how your body feels today. Take a breath, relax, kind of let those muscles soften away from the bones. And let's bring the arms up, stretching and inhaling nice and tall. Exhale, floating the hands to heart center. Let's do one more of those beautiful sun breaths. Inhale the arms out and up, reach tall above the crown of your head. Float your palms together, exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale up one more time, stretch nice and tall. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Slowly and gently releasing your fingertips to the earth, tucking your navel into the spine, stretching out through the back body. If you're really, really tight here, you can place hands just above the knees and keep a little bend in your knees. You can bring the hands to the front of the shins, to your ankles, to the tops of your toes, or if you're comfortable in that full forward fold, all the way fingertips on the earth. Be sure to keep your navel tucked in towards your spine whenever you do a forward fold, because that will help to protect your lower back. We want to keep that lower back nice and safe. Inhale to a half lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold fingertips to the earth, bend the knees, and then let's come down to one knee, and then let's come all the way down to seated at the center of our mat. So we're going to start today with a little time to settle in. So when we do our settling, we want to think about just really tuning into your whole body, your whole mind, your spirit, your soul, and just kind of getting in touch with everything. So let's take a few moments here. And before we begin, people always say, what do I do with my fingers? What do I do with my hands? So you have a few options. If you're feeling like everything is in chaos, which it kind of is in this time, maybe you want to just sit tall and connect your fingers to the earth and get a feeling like you're being grounded, grounding down to the earth and just allowing your body to feel that support from the earth, feel the energy coming through the earth to the fingertips, traveling through the body. Feel the earth supporting your sits bones, your glutes, your thighs. And just taking a moment here to ground down through that first chakra. If you're feeling pretty grounded, but you need some light, some love, some energy, maybe lift your hands from the earth and put them on your lap with your palms facing up and fingers open and nice and wide. And we just allow all of that beautiful energy that's within the space you're in to flow in through your palms and fingers. You have over 50,000 nerve receptors in the hands. So let all that energy flow in. Let it travel throughout your body, reaching every single cell. And again, just breathing naturally, nothing forced. Another option here is to connect your thumb and forefinger in Chin Mudra. So that's uniting your universal and individual faith or divinity, whatever it may be. And I always say an easy way to remember this is your forefinger represents your individual faith or divinity, your thumb represents the universal. So if you take your forefinger and point it at yourself, that helps you to remember what each finger is for. So the forefinger represents yourself, the thumb representing the universe, whatever faith that is for you. So just gently placing those thumb and forefingers together and breathing and just starting to feel that connection with your divine being, energy, whatever it may be. Connect with your faith. If you don't have a particular faith, just maybe connect with your inner self, your inner light, your inner being. And just breathing naturally again, nothing forced. So whichever posture you've chosen to sit in with the hands, take a moment now to tune in to your physical body. Usually we can do a body scan starting at the crown of the head, slowly and gently working through the whole body, all the way to the tips of the fingers and the toes. And we just take this time as we tune into the body to notice what our physical needs are. Maybe you haven't practiced in a while, so maybe you really need a good stretch. I know I've been struggling to practice at home and to just find some actual space in my house to practice from, and to, find the time between, caring for family members, trying to keep up with the whole yoga studio, all the work that's involved from home as well. So I'm sure you're all kind of struggling. So take this time to check in physically to see what you need physically. Notice what muscles seem to be tight, what joints maybe are a little sore, if there's any aches or pains that you're noticing. Or maybe you've been keeping active, doing some walking, so you're feeling pretty good. Notice those sensations as well. Take a few more moments for that physical check-in. Noticing the sounds you hear in your space and outside of your space. Maybe you hear birds outside or traffic going by. Just bring yourself into this present moment. And then let's shift for a moment from the physical body over to the mind. So I'm sure our minds are filled with so much confusion, so much information that's coming at us from all types of media. So let's take a moment here to check in mentally, see what you're in need of. I think for most of us right now, we just kind of need to clear the mind, to clear everything out, to kind of wipe that slate clean, which I know is very difficult. So we do the best that we can. And the best way to begin to clear or calm the mind is to draw your awareness to your breath. So as you draw your awareness to your breath, check in mentally, see what your mental needs are for your practice today. And I love the visualization of picturing those thoughts as leaves on a river, stream, a brook, and flowing away from you. Each thought a leaf, flowing away on that stream, that flow of water, dissipating into the distance. And then shifting now from the mind over to the heart. So take a moment to check in with your heart. What are you feeling emotionally in this moment today? What do you need emotionally? We have layers and layers of emotions that we can feel all in one instant. So kind of check in there, see where you are emotionally, and see where you'd like to be with your emotions, what your needs are. Take a breath, and let's do the same for our spiritual side, our soul, and just start to check in those areas as well, and just see what you're in need of. Take a deep breath in. Exhale if your eyes are closed. You can keep them closed or float them open. And let's take a moment here to set an intention for our practice. So an intention can be a word, a phrase, an emotion, a feeling, whatever it is. Draw those physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, soulful needs all together. Kind of wrap them up with a bow into an intention, an affirmation, whatever it may be. So take a moment here to think of whatever that is for you. Repeat it silently to yourself a few times, allowing it to settle in through your body, your heart, and your mind. And now gently floating your eyes open. Let's come into some pranayama or our yogic breathing techniques. So we're going to start today with our Dirga breath. And so with doing our Dirga breath, if you're not familiar with it, you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. If you are familiar with it, you can sit whichever way your hands are most comfortable. Fingertips on the earth, hands on the lap, whatever works for you. So we want to start to breathe from the diaphragm, the lower abdominal region. Inhaling, expanding the belly forward like a balloon, allowing it to fill with air. And then draw that breath next into your rib cage, so you should feel your ribs expand all the way around your torso. And let's bring that breath all the way up to the top of the chest, fully expanding the lungs. Take a pause for a moment with the lungs full. And then a soft, slow, relaxing exhalation. At the bottom of that breath, we want to draw the navel in towards the spine and pause, just like we did at the top of the breath, for just a moment. And then inhale, flowing into that next breath, belly, ribs, chest, all expanding. Pausing at the top of the breath. Exhale, relax, release, draw the navel in at the base of the breath and pause. Again, if you prefer to close your eyes, feel free. Let's do 3 more, flowing at your own rhythm or pace. Remember to keep that spine nice and tall. Coming back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Slowly and gently float the eyes open. Inhale the arms out and up. Reach tall above the crown of your head. Let's start to stretch and open that spine. Palms meeting above the crown of the head. Exhaling down to heart center. Once more, inhale up tall. Stretch and reach. Palms float together. Exhale to the heart. Let's do 2 more. Flow at your own pace. One more. Let's plant the left palm on the earth. Inhale the right arm out and up. Exhale, reach over the head. And let's start to ease into our side body. So we're stretching from the right hip all the way up and up to the fingertips. Inhale up and over to the opposite side. Exhaling as you stretch and reach with the left arm over your head. Let's do one more to each side. Inhaling up. Exhale, stretch and reach. Feel that side body just opening. The stretching feels so wonderful. Let's go up and over to the other side one more time. Stretch it out. Inhale, tall and center. Let's gently twist towards the left so we float the hands down. We allow the left fingertips to land anywhere in the radius of our left hip. So if you're really tight or you have spinal issues, just bring those fingertips just out to the side of your left hip. If you want to go deeper, bring the fingertips behind the left hip. Turn your chin gently towards your left shoulder. Inhale up and over and twisting gently to the right side. Inhale, tall and center. Exhale, float your fingers right down in front of your legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, you can start to walk your fingers forward, tucking your navel in. And let's just start to stretch a little deeper into our lower back. Fingertips walking out in front of you or sliding out in front of you. Inhale, walk your hands over to the left side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold your heart over your left thigh. Stretch and lengthen from your right hip to your fingertips. Inhale, walk across center and over to the opposite side. Deep breath in. Exhale, heart over thigh. Stretch those fingers forward. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, fold. Slowly and gently, let's come all the way back up nice and tall. Let's get into our lower body. So let's extend the right leg out. Draw the left foot in by the right thigh. Inhale the left arm up. Stretch and reach over towards your right toes, lengthening through your side body. Inhale, tall and center with both arms. Exhale, float your fingertips to the earth in front of your left leg. Start to walk or slide your hands out in front of you as you bow down over your left leg and bowing towards the earth so you feel a deeper stretch through the inner right thigh. Inhale, let's walk it gently back to center. And let's switch sides, balancing the body. The left leg is extending out. Right foot is drawing in towards the left thigh. Inhale up at the right arm, and let's stretch over towards the left toes. And once more, make this comfortable for yourself. Don't overstretch, don't overdo it. Inhale, straight up above you, nice and tall. Exhale, float the hands down in front of the right leg. Slowly walk or slide your hands forward, bowing over your right thigh. Inhale, let's walk the hands back to center. And let's slowly and gently bring the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. So we kind of draw the soles of the feet together, gently opening the knees and the hips out to the side. Make yourself comfortable. If you want, grab blocks, pillows, blankets, whatever works for you. If you're really tight through the inner thighs, use your blocks under your thighs or your knees. You can use them at any height that works for you. Or pillows, whatever works best for you. Inhale with a tall spine. Exhale, lead forward with the heart, maintaining that alignment from the tailbone to the crown, and folding only as far forward as is comfortable for you. So whether you're just going half an inch forward or you're taking a deeper fold here. Listen to your body, and then let's inhale back to center. So let's draw the knees together and let's meet in table. So that's coming onto our hands and knees. And when we do that, we want to align at the center of our mat, aligning our wrists and shoulders and our knees and hips. So that brings the knees about hips distance apart. Make the spine nice and flat like a tabletop. The gaze is straight down between the hands. So let's flow through some cat and cow here. Inhale, drop the belly into your Durga breath, lift the chin for cow. Curl the toes under if you'd like. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, flatten the tops of the feet on the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, curl the toes for cow. And then once more, round the spine, flatten the tops of the feet for cat, and press the earth away with your palms. So let's just do 2 more here. Just easing into your spine, getting it ready for a little more movement. And then returning to table. Find your alignment, deep breath in. Exhale, bring your right toes back on your mat. You want to curl those toes under, and we're going to press back through that right heel. So kind of stretch and lengthen. You feel that calf muscle getting a beautiful deep stretch here. You also feel beautiful deep stretch from your toes to your heel. Inhaling, rolling the tops of the toes so that they rest gently on your mat, pointing the toes, and let's lean forward slightly so that we stretch from the toes all the way to the hip. Inhale, bring the toes straight down. Lift your right leg straight back from your hip. Cross your right leg over your left. Oops, my blocks are in the way. And let's turn and look over the left shoulder at our right foot so that we get that nice little side stretch in here. And then inhale, let's lift and cross back and return to table. Breathe in. Let's do the same with the left side. So the left toes curl under as they stretch back on your mat. Press through that left heel. Lengthen from your heel to your hip. Stretch it out. Stretch from your toes to your heel. Really open up through the feet and through the back of that left leg. Inhale, roll the tops of the left toes to the mat. Lean forward slightly and let's lengthen here from toes to hip. Inhale, toes straight down, lift the left leg, level with your hip. Draw your left foot across your right leg, and let's turn and look over the right shoulder at the left foot, taking that nice side stretch. Inhale, bring it back across and return to table. So options here. Hands forward on your mat, head between the arms, hips high for extended puppy pose, or gentle version of down dog. Stretch, lengthen, and breathe. Inhale, hands under the shoulders, curl the toes under. If you prefer to take it to down dog, lift the hips up. Exhale, press the heels down towards the mat. So let's really think about lengthening here through the spine. Take some deep breaths, soften those shoulder blades along your spine. Maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no. Stretch and breathe. Inhale into plank, knees up or down, whichever you prefer. Knees down. If you want a little bit more of a gentle plank pose. So kind of making a straight line from the backs of your knees to the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. So we're lowering the whole body gently down to the earth. Inhale, hands are under the shoulders. Draw the big toes and the heels together. Engage the muscles from the toes all the way up through the back body as you lift your chin, lift your heart. Into baby cobra, draw your elbows to your ribs, your shoulder blades to your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips, slowly and gently. Let's take the hips back to the heels, lengthening through the spine. Let your forehead rest on the mat, an extended child's pose. Rotate your wrists or open and close your fingers here. Relax and breathe. Inhale, table. Find your alignment. Exhale, stretch back through that right leg, extending it straight out from your hip. Bring your left arm forward, palm facing in. And let's find some nice balance here. If you need to realign, go ahead. Find your strength here in Chakravasana, sunbird pose. Exhale, let's bring the left hand and the right knee back to table. Inhale, Exhale, switch sides. Left leg extending straight back from the hip. Right arm extending forward. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, let's return to table. This time we're going to step the left foot forward. And you can either use blocks or you can plant your fingers on the mat or grab your blocks and put them in your hands. Lift your right knee. Step forward with your right foot. Bend at the knees. Let's roll it all the way up to center. Inhale, tall. Interlace your fingers, thumb and forefinger, reaching for the sky. Exhale into extended Tadasana. That gentle back bend. Inhale, tall at center. Exhale, stretch over to the left side. Inhale, tall at center. Stretch over to the right side. Inhale, tall at center. Let's slowly swan dive so the arms flow out and down towards the earth as we hinge at the hips and tuck the navel in towards the spine. And again, let's just kind of stretch here. If you need to keep that little micro bend in your knees because you're tight, feel free. Or if you want, press the knees back. And again, let the head hang loosely. Shake your head yes or no if you want. Bend at the knees, slowly roll up through the front of your spine. Inhaling tall. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. So we're sinking the hips back, reaching the arms forward and up. If you have shoulder issues, maybe just reach your arms straight forward or maybe down towards the earth. So wherever it's comfortable for you. Inhale, exhale your hands together at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, exhale, open the arms so fingertips are reaching up and down towards the earth. Inhale the hands back together at heart center. Exhale, across to the other side, elbow coming to the outside of the opposite knee. Inhale, exhale, open the arms, fingertips reaching up towards the sky and down towards the earth, palms facing out. Inhale the hands back to heart center in prayer. Exhale, release the fingertips to the earth. Return to Uttanasana, stretching, lengthening, and breathing through the back body. Inhale, bend at the knees, reverse swan dive all the way up. Interlace the fingers, exhale back, extended Tadasana. Inhale, tall at center, exhale left. Inhale, tall at center, exhale right. Inhale, tall at center, swan dive to Uttanasana. Tuck the navel in, let's stretch and release through the back body. Inhale, half lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, forward fold, plant the fingers, step the feet back. Find your plank position, whether knees are up or down. Hold and breathe. Inhale, lift one foot. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the toes down. Inhale, exhale, lift the opposite foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot down. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, rising either to baby cobra if you want to keep it gentle, or sphinx if you'd like to bring the forearms and palms forward on your mat. And again, think about engaging the muscles from the toes all the way up through to the shoulder blades. Deep breath in. Exhale, flow it down. Inhale, hands under the shoulders. Lift the heart, lift the hips. Take the hips all the way back to the heels once more. Let's find that extended child's pose. Arms reaching out in front of you. Breathe and lengthen through the back body. Or if you prefer a traditional child's pose, feel free to bring your elbows in towards your knees or straight out to the side and rest your forehead on your hands. Exhale, Chakrasana. One more time. Let's stretch that right leg back, left arm forward. If you want to keep this gentle, you can also keep your fingertips and toes on the earth. So it's kind of finding where it works for you today. Maybe today will be different from tomorrow. And then slowly and gently, let's return to table. Realign, breathe in, exhale, let's lengthen back through the left leg, right arm forward, hold and breathe. Inhale, return to table. Exhale, step left or right foot forward. I'm always with my left because of my former injuries, but you can switch sides and step forward with the right if that works for you this time. Bend at the knees, roll it up through the front of the spine. Inhale, tall. Exhale, extended Tadasana. Inhale, tall. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, tall. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, tall. Exhale, Swan Dive, Uttanasana. Stretch and lengthen through the back body. Inhale, bend at the knees, roll it up nice and tall, reaching for the sky. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Knees bent, hips back, arms forward and up. Inhale, the hands to heart center. Exhale, let's twist left elbow to right knee. So if it's too deep for you to come above or attaching elbow to knee, you can just kind of hover. Just twisting gently towards the right side. And then opening the arms. So again, left fingers are reaching down, right fingers are reaching up. Inhale, the hands to heart center. Exhale, let's switch and twist to the opposite side, whether you're hovering above the thigh or you're resting your right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Opening the arms, left fingers up, right fingers down. Inhale, back to heart center. Exhale, release the fingertips to the earth. Relax the head and neck. Shake your head yes or shake your head no if you'd like. Relax and breathe. Bend at the knees. Slowly roll it up to center. Inhale, tall. Exhale, extended Tadasana, reaching behind you. Inhale, tall at center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, tall at center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, tall at center. Let's slowly flip the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, or hold opposite hands or wrists. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chin. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly and gently bend the knees if you choose to. Hinging at the hips, extending the arms up above the back, only as far as is comfortable for you. If you prefer to keep the knees straight, feel free. And just kind of relax into that stretch and then bend the knees, lower the arms, release the hands, rise all the way up to heart center. Hands at the heart. Release the arms down to mountain and take some empty coat sleeve swings. So we just want to loosen up through the upper body here. Kind of let those arms hang loosely, swinging from side to side. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of our warrior postures, and then we're going to take it to the wall if it works for you, or you can freestand on the mat. So let's start in mountain pose. So nice and tall. I'm gonna face the light, face the window, our beautiful big window here. Shoulders are back, palms are forward. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to step the right foot back so it's slightly on the diagonal. Hips and heart are forward. Left knee is above your ankle so that we're aligned and our joints are safe. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, soften into your shoulders into Warrior One, Virabhajasana. Inhale, the hands to heart center. Exhale, take a little twist over towards the left, so we try to keep those elbows level, gently twisting our per hands towards our left shoulder, chin towards the left. Inhaling across heart center and opening to the right side. Inhale, return to heart center. Exhale, release the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers or hold opposite hands, wrists or forearms. Lift the heart and the chin, deep breath in. Exhale, take a tiny little fold here, or you can take a deep fold. You can even straighten that knee if you want and fold all the way down to the knee. I'm going to keep it gentle. Inhale, rise to center, release the hands, return to Warrior One, arms reaching up, shoulders soft. take a breath, come back to your intention here. Remember your intention. Inhale your hands to heart center. Exhale, pivoting on your right toes, turning them out to the side, and extending your arms straight out from your shoulders. So thinking about alignment here, left knee is still above that left ankle. We're gazing over the left front fingertips. Arms are straight out from the shoulders. And think about the feet. The right toes are facing out, the hips and heart are facing out. And our left and right heels should kind of be in alignment. You should be able to look down or feel that invisible line between your left heel and your right heel. Take a moment here to breathe and feel your strength in Warrior Two. Inhale, let's lift that left palm up, float the right hand to the thigh, reaching tall into Peaceful Warrior. Inhale and exhale back to Warrior Two. Exhale, let's float that left hand to your thigh. Bring your right arm up and over your head for a beautiful lateral angle stretch. If you'd like to go deeper, you can bring your left forearm over your thigh. So whatever feels good to you here. Inhale, let's rise and reverse back to Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten that left knee. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips, reaching forward with those left fingertips. Exhale, reach back with the right fingertips. Try to keep those arms level. Try not to lose that alignment here. Keep it going. Inhale, forward. Exhale, start to lower your left hand to your left leg. Turn your right palm out. So we're coming into our Trikonasana or triangle posture here. So again, keep it simple here. There's no need to get crazy. If you're totally comfortable with bringing your left fingers all the way down to the inside of your left foot, touching the earth, that's fine. If not, stay where it's comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, rise and reverse your Trikonasana, reaching up and over the head. Inhale back to Warrior Two. Deep breath in. Exhale, float the hands down. Take a moment to breathe in and step it back to mountain. Once more, take some of those beautiful empty coat sleeve swings here. Let's just kind of relax our body a little bit. Come back to that intention once more. Come back to that breath and just take a moment to be aware of how your body is feeling. As from when you started your practice today. Beautiful, and then let's come back to center. We'll return to mountain. So nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back, palms are forward. Deep breath in. Exhale this time, left foot is stepping back, right foot is forward. Hips and heart are forward, right knee is above the ankle. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, soften into your shoulders, into Virabhadrasana, Warrior One. Inhale, exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Again, let's try and keep those elbows level. Chin turning towards the right shoulder. Inhale, across heart center and over to the left. Inhale, center to the heart. Exhale, release the hands behind your back. Once more, interlace your fingers or hold opposite hands, wrists, or forearms. Lift your heart, lift your chin, deep breath in. Exhale, take the forward fold that suits you best here, whether it's shallow or deep. Inhale, rise up. Let's return to Warrior One. Soften into your shoulders. Feel your strength in Warrior One. Inhale, exhale your hands to heart center. And let's shift into Warrior Two. So we're turning those left toes out. Right foot is forward, knee above ankle, and we're extending the arm. So arms are straight out from the shoulders. We're gazing over the right front fingertips. In Warrior Two. Feel that alignment again between the heels, whether you look down and see the alignment or you feel it. Inhale, right palm is rising up, left palm is resting on the left thigh. Find your Peaceful Warrior. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring it to side angle. So it's right hand or forearm across that right thigh. Left arm is sweeping over your head. Palm is facing towards the earth. And we're just opening from those left fingertips all the way down to the outside of your left foot. Inhale, rotating gently back to warrior two. Let's straighten that right knee. Inhale, hinge forward from the hips with those right fingertips. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale, hinge, reach forward. Exhale, float your right hand to your thigh or to the inside of your right leg. The left arm is extending straight up from your left shoulder, palm facing out. And again, wherever it's comfortable for you, whether your right hand is by your thigh or knee or all the way down the inside of your right foot, touching the earth for Trikonasana. Keep it where it's comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, let's rise up and reverse our Trikonasana. So the left hand finds the thigh, the right arm is reaching up and back over the head, right knee is straight. Inhale. Exhale, return to warrior two. Right knee comes back over the ankle. Inhale. Exhale, float your hands down. And once more, let's step it back to center. So take a nice deep breath in. Maybe some empty coat sleeve swings. Loosen up through the body. And then inhale, tall. Exhale, Uttanasana. Let's take a forward fold. So we gently ease into that fold, stretching out through the back body. Let the arms hang loose here in ragdoll. So just allowing your arms to hang loose, really tucking that navel in towards your spine so that you protect that lower back. Bend at the knees. Let's roll it up to center. Inhale, tall. Exhale, Utkatasana. Hold and breathe. Hips are back, navel is in, arms are reaching forward and up. Inhale the hands to heart center. Exhale, take that left twist. Once more, let's open the arms. Left fingers reaching up, right fingers reaching down. If you would like to deepen your twist, you can float your left hands to your hip or bring your left arm across your forearm across your lower back, reaching towards your right hip. Inhale. Exhale, lifting your left shoulder and elbow up towards the sky. Find that deep twist. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands together at your left shoulder. Breathing in and exhaling across to the right side. And again, you can do this hovering above your right thigh if you prefer that. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms, right fingertips reaching high, left fingertips pointing down. Exhale, if you want, bend that right elbow, hand to hip, or forearm across the lower back, palm up. Inhale. Exhale, reaching up with that right shoulder and elbow towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, let's release the hands to heart center in prayer. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, lower the fingertips, relax the head and neck, stretch and breathe. Take a relaxing exhalation. Let it all go. Come back to that intention. Slowly and gently, let's walk the fingertips over towards the outside of your right foot, taking that little twist. And then slowly and gently across the front and over to the outside of the left foot for the twist. Inhale and exhale back to center. So let's bring the right fingertips to the outside of the left foot, so by the little toe. We're going to straighten the right knee, we're going to straighten the left knee, put a micro bend in the right knee, and then slowly and gently inhale up with that left arm, so we get a nice deep stretch here. If you want, you can bring your hand to your hip and reach that elbow towards the sky. Deep, intense stretch up the back of the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, lower the fingertips back to the earth at center. And let's switch sides. So this time, left fingers to the outside of the right foot by the little toe. Right knee is straight, left knee gets the micro bend. Inhale, up and out with the right arm. Exhale, if you want to bring the hand to the hip, reach towards the sky with your right shoulder and elbow. And just exhale into that beautiful deep stretch for the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, release the fingertips to the mat. Slowly and gently bend your knees. And let's come down to the mat. And let's come into seated. So making your way to the center of your mat, sitting nice and tall. That felt great, all of that stretching. So let's take a moment here to come to a tall spine. Take a deep breath in. Let's reconnect our thumb and forefinger in Chin Mudra. Take a moment here to just breathe, to notice the feelings in your body, the sensations. Maybe you feel that nice heart was kind of sped up a little bit. You've increased your cardio rate. Maybe you feel that hum of energy through your muscles, through your body, through your skin, through your arteries and veins. Find that connection with your inner faith, your divinity, universal and individual. Take that moment to come back to your intention. Deep breath in, exhale, relax, float the eyes open. Let's once more come into that beautiful Baddha Konasana. So kind of drawing the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees and hips to open out to the side. And once more, remember, blocks. Use your props if you want, under those knees or thighs. Holding onto the shins, the ankles or the toes. Inhale, tall. Exhale, ease into that forward fold, leading with the heart and a straight, tall spine. Exhale, ease a little further forward. Really opening up through those hips. Slowly and gently, let's bring it back to center. So from here, we're going to come back to extending that right leg out to the side and drawing the left foot in. We're going to do a little bit more hip and thigh opening here. Inhale up that left arm. Let's stretch over and reach towards those right toes. Your right arm can extend in front of your right leg or on your right leg, just not behind the right leg. So wherever you find it comfortable for you. And just keep this heart space open too. So we want to think about that arm reaching over the head. So you're kind of hovering the arm above the cheek or the ear, wherever it works for you. And let's inhale that left arm up. We're going to place it on the outside of the left knee. Right hand coming to the other side of that knee for a tall breath in. Exhale, fold, bowing over that left thigh. And let's just take a moment here as we bow to the earth to honor the earth. It's springtime in New England, so we're so happy to start to see the changes. The forsythia bushes are blooming. I've noticed a little more green in the lawn. All the little crocuses and daffodils are starting to pop up, so it's a beautiful time. Inhale, tall at center with both arms. Exhale, float the hands down in front. And let's one more time slide or walk those arms out in front of you, bowing towards the earth. Feeling that beautiful inner thigh stretch on the right leg. And then gently walk it back into center. So we're going to shift a little bit here. So we're going to bring that, you can kind of shift through your hips a little bit, shift a little on your mat. We're going to bring the left foot to the inner right thigh, inner right leg. So finding where it's comfortable for you. I'm going to straighten out a little bit more so it's easier for you to see. So wherever this works for you, whether you're kind of down by your calf and shin, or maybe you're more up towards your inner thigh, or maybe you want to lift that left leg gently and bring your left ankle over the top of your right knee. Inhaling up nice and tall. Exhale, we're going to ease into a forward fold here. So allowing your hands to fall wherever works on your right leg. Tuck that navel in, and maybe you fold a little bit deeper. Maybe your hands are on your foot. Maybe you're just kind of resting on your shin. You can round the spine here a little bit as long as it feels comfortable to you. And just feel that beautiful stretch. Slowly and gently, maybe walk your hands back up your legs so you come to center comfortably. And then let's switch sides. So we're going to come back to center, extending the left leg out and drawing the right foot in towards the left thigh. So finding that place of comfort for you here. I should scoot back a little because I don't want it popping out of the frame too much, which is always a challenge. So inhaling up with that right arm, let's stretch over towards the left toes. And again, keeping that heart space open so your right arm is floating over your ear or over your cheek as you stretch and reach towards your left toes. Inhale the right arm up, let it plant on the outside of your right knee. Left hand comes to the other side of your knee. Inhale, tall. Exhale, forward fold, gently bowing down towards the earth. Inhale, rise up to center, nice and tall. Exhale, float the hands to the earth, and once more slide or walk the hands forward and bowing down. Feel that beautiful stretch through the inner left leg. Inhale, let's return slowly to center. One more time, let's meet together in Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet are together. We're holding on to the shins. Inhale, tall. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck the navel in. Find that nice deep stretch. Inhale, return to center. Let's make sure that we are at the center of our mat so that when we come down on the mat, we are in alignment. So nice and tall, deep breath in. You can either bring your palms and forearms to the mat and roll down that way, or you can keep the heels on the mat, the toes up, the spine tall. Extend the arms, breathe in. Exhale, slowly roll it down, one vertebrae at a time, so you get a little core workout here. We're going to do some core in the next class. When you come down to the mat, let's stretch the arms over the head. Let's lengthen the legs on the mat. Take that beautiful full body stretch. Exhale, relax, release, let go. Notice how your body feels. Slowly and gently start to draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Take a little gentle rock here from side to side. Let's loosen gently through the hips, through the shoulders, through the spine. Coming back to center, extend, lengthen your right leg out on your mat. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Allow your left arm to extend straight out from your left shoulder with your palm up or down if that's more comfortable for you. Breathing in, slowly and gently start to roll towards your right hip, coming into the twist. So you can keep that twist gentle here with keeping your right foot on the inside of your left leg or tucking your left toes behind your right knee and kind of enjoying the twist that way. Or you can go deeper, bringing your left knee and foot to the earth. Wherever you are, breathe. Feel that stretch from your heart center all the way up to your left fingertips. Feel the twist through your spine. Allow those abdominal organs to get a nice twist here, giving them a beautiful massage. Inhale. Exhale, let's roll back onto the spine. And let's find our alignment at center. And then let's lengthen the left leg, draw the right knee in towards the chest. Extend the right arm straight out from your shoulder, palm up. Inhale, left hand guides the right leg as you exhale and twist towards that left hip. So again, either coming into that full deep twist with your knee and foot on the earth, or kind of hugging that right foot behind your left knee, or just resting on the inner left thigh. Deep breath, breathe in that twist. Exhale, let's slowly and gently come back onto the spine. Draw both knees into the chest. Take a little rock here from side to side. Gently open the knees and reach for the heels or the outside of the little toe area or the outside of the arches. And let's lift the feet up and do a little happy baby here. So whatever feels comfortable to you in happy baby, whether you're just rocking gently from side to side, or you're lifting and lowering your feet, or opening the legs out into a straddle, whatever feels good. And if it's difficult for you to hold the outside of the feet, just kind of brace your elbows on your inner thighs and just kind of hold the outside of the calves and shins down by the ankles. And then when you're ready, release, draw your knees back into center, Lower your feet safely to the earth. Let's align through the back body. Exhale, lengthen the legs. Bring your heels to the corners of your mat. Take a deep breath in here. Allow the arms to float a little bit away from the body. Palms are up. It's time for Shavasana. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let your whole body just release. Let it sink and relax into the earth. Breathe, release. Feel that gentle rise and fall of the chest and belly with each breath. Like the waves of the ocean coming into the shore and flowing back into the sea. So if you'd like, you can pause the video here, or you can shut it off and just continue to relax in your Shavasana for as long as it's comfortable for you. Or you can draw your knees gently in towards your chest, rocking gently again from side to side, either turning onto one side and pressing up with your elbow and forearm, or just kind of rolling up. So however it works best for you. Come back to center, come back to that tall spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and relax. Maybe once more connecting your fingers to the earth. Noticing how your body feels. And then let's take a breath. Let's come back to Chin Mudra. So backs of the hands resting on the lap, thumb and forefingers connecting. Unite with that universal and individual faith or divinity for a moment. Think about all that positivity between the fingertips, that beautiful infinite connection. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the thumb and forefingers. Let's spread the fingers and open the palms. Let all of that beautiful energy flow out into the universe, to your friends, your family, your co-workers, your community, and again throughout the world, throughout the universe. Inhale, bring the hands together at heart center in prayer. Take a moment to breathe in light, to breathe in love, to breathe in gratitude for all the blessings in your life. Inhaling deeply. As you exhale, slowly float your eyes open. And namaste, everyone. Namaste. All the light, love, beauty, and strength in me sees and honors all the same in each of you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. And hopefully soon I will learn how to use the remote control so that I can not have to walk up and shut this off. All right, bye everyone. See you soon.